DJ.
Anybody's called me unequivocal before, wow. My whole set was about Deer too. No shit, I'm not even lying. My whole set was about how, never mind, I'm not even gonna do any of that shit. It's all good, we're tiered out, right? That's not a joke. So every time I look down at this thing, I laugh because I wrote down here, I'm not gay. As if I needed to remind myself. I'm not gay. When I was growing up, when I was younger, a lot of people thought I was gay, and I never really reacted very well to it. Never had a woke response for it. Like somebody would say, "Oh, I thought you were gay," and I'd be like, "Fuck you, I'm not gay. I'll beat your dick off. That's how not gay I am." It was just kind of a poor reply. And as I've gotten older, that response has kind of changed a lot. People don't ask me anymore because, just look at me. But if somebody were to ask me if I were gay now, I would probably say something like, "Oh no, I wish I were gay. Those guys are having a good time. I am not having a good time." And I wish I were bisexual too, because then I could be equally unappealing and disappointing to both sexes. But I feel like, so one thing that did happen to me recently before the pandemic was that a gay guy actually hit on me, which was awesome. Oh my God, that was so great. Especially because I got to reject him. And after I rejected him, I got like this warm, fuzzy feeling. And I just felt so confident afterwards. And I totally understand why girls do it to me all the time. So I've been to prison. I don't really have any material built around that. I just figured you all should know. I went to prison for 2 years, and it was all drug related. And I'll tell you about it just because all I was doing was just driving in a car. Okay, I was just driving in a car with a friend of mine, and we crossed the state line. We'd been in Phoenix, and we'd been shopping in Phoenix, and we had a small package in the car. Small package, only weighed about 2.2 pounds, and the cops made such a big fucking deal about it. Oh my God, they were so upset. It was weird though because the woman who was in charge of the task force that took us down was super hot. I mean, she was so hot. Just imagine Isabel with a machine gun, okay? And so it was really conflicting because I had to see this woman. I had to go to court at least a half a dozen times, and I would see this woman every single time. And I'd be sitting in court with my attorney, and she'd be like giving testimony on the stand, and I'd just be sitting there like this. So cute. I wonder if she likes me. Yeah, prison was a drag. It was really dull, and I don't tell people that. A friend of mine at work actually asked me the other day what prison was like, and I whipped around on him and was like, "What's with all the questions, man? See you in the showers, bitch." That's not really what prison was like to me. It was super boring. One experience I did have, and this is probably not going to come off as being very funny, and I did not prepare for this tonight, was I don't do accents well. When I first got to prison, I was, you can imagine, I was very scared. Even though it was a minimum security prison, I had no idea what to expect. I actually got to turn myself into the Florence prison camp in Florence, Colorado. And my parents dropped me off, and I walk into the prison, and they're like, "You're early!" And I was like, "Oh, shit, okay, I'm sorry." They were like, "Sit down over there and wait." And so I had to wait to go to prison, and I had to wait in the waiting room to go to prison. And so they do the whole thing where they took all my clothes, and they gave me like these clothes to wear. And then they gave me like a very, very cursory strip search. It was really disappointing. And after they're done, they had me sit down, and they gave me this card that had my cell number on it. And the woman says, "Okay, first of all, I want you to know that we're having a real problem with cell phones here." And I go, what do you mean, like you have bad reception or something? And she's like, no, dumbass. People are sneaking cell phones onto the compound and they're illegal. So don't use the cell phone. If you use a cell phone, we're gonna find out. And I was like, okay, well, I wasn't planning on using a cell phone. And then she's like, go find your cell. Literally, that's what she told me. She was like, go find your cell. So I had to go onto the compound and find my own cell. I had to ask for directions in prison to find my own cell. Okay? And luckily I got hooked up with these two guys in my cell. Like fucking three dudes in a cell like this fucking big, literally. And It was rough, you know. I woke up, they were really funny guys. I woke up in the middle of the night and one of my cellmates was going, spread your butt cheeks apart. And, you know, like that kind of thing. But I met was that? Okay, that's the way. I did meet this guy. I noticed that everybody was playing chess. And so there was like this whole line of tables of people playing chess and then this guy sitting by himself playing chess, not playing chess, just sitting and reading a book with a chessboard in front of him. And so I walk over and I sit down and I'm like, are you looking for a game? He's like, sure, I play a game. And like I said, I know two accents well. Turns out this guy his name is Yuri, and he's from Russia. And I got to know this guy for about 3 months because he just fucking crushed me every single day at this game. He would play chess while reading a fucking book. And I would just sit there like, nobody else wanted to play him because he was too fucking good. He played a tournament where he played 4 people at the same time and beat them all. They put him on the clock and they let everybody else take as much time as they want. But Yuri was so fucking funny. God damn it, he was so funny. Because I'd pick up a piece to move and he'd go, oh, Jones, no, don't admit that. He's still looking at his book, you know? And, but I asked Yuri, I was like, what are you in for, Yuri? And he's like, oh, I own a gas station. And I was like, well, what's the big deal about that? He's like, so we take credit card numbers from gas station and we build a car. We build a car with a big tank inside. And then we take the stolen credit card numbers and we go around to all the other gas stations and we fill the car with gas using those credit card numbers. And then we take the gas from the car and put it back into our tanks at the gas station and sell it back to the people. You're a fucking genius, dude. That's fucking awesome. Are you kidding me? That's it for me, folks. Thanks a lot. Give it up for Catherine Meyer, your host, everybody.